What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack, your number one source of cryptotainment to get you through the bear market. In this episode, we're going to talk about macro. What are the fundamental problems with crypto and the global financial system? Also, I have proof, evidence, irrefutable, that PulseChain is not coming out until 2023. Hey guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want a 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
Bitcoin on the daily chart is playing out like a Hollywood action thriller.
10 million in crypto and 40 million in cartoon pictures.
We're gonna need him to infiltrate the rug puller.
It's funny. What were you in for again? Conspiracy to commit money laundering, multiple counts of identity theft, market manipulation, and investment fraud.
It was just a stablecoin, mate.
Here it shows all the transactions, and if we cross-reference it, it all leads to this wallet.
That's my wallet.
It's clogging up the network, and gas is insane.
We're gonna need more time.
Don't question my loyalty, because I will do whatever it takes.
I wonder when they're going to make a Bollywood version. I don't know if you remember this from the last video, but we did call this bounce off the S3 pivot. I think we're going to come down to at least the S3 pivot before we get a bounce right around 17,700. If you took the trade off the S3 pivot, you are in profit, but it is a very dangerous time. Look, after these big drops, we do have areas of consolidation. We could consolidate for even a month at this area, and that sounds good to me because it sounds way better than dumping some more. A big area of resistance is going to be the S2 pivot right around 23.3, okay? But the chances of us breaking the daily downtrend are very low. Remember, there are no certainties, there are only probabilities. Right here will be the greatest short at about 24.7, and that is tentatively as the 21 exponential moving average is diving. I don't think we're going to get that high. I think we're going to get to the S2 pivot and then crash once again. The crypto liquidity crisis contagion that was taking down all of the major funds in DeFi has temporarily been suspended because the most generous billionaire in the world, Sam Bankman-Fried, has injected capital into the system. He has bailed out BlockFi with $250 million in revolving credit, and he also bailed out Voyager for $500 million.
You're gonna hold my weight, all of it. Okay, come on. You can hold on to my full weight. I can do it. I don't want to die. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Bitcoin was born out of the great financial crisis to get outside of this scam monetary system. But now the institutions are in crypto and they're pulling the same old dirty tricks. Yes, when you deposit into Celsius to earn an unrealistic and too good to be true yield, they take that money and put it into another platform and they earn unrealistic, too good to be true yield. It's a giant circle jerk house of cards, and it has finally come to a crash.
We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
The fundamental problem with cryptocurrency is we can't all be rich. That's the fundamental problem with the world right now. We have a lot of currency units, but not enough goods and services. So if everybody gets rich off Dogecoin and then goes and retires on an island with 15 beautiful women and a bunch of Lambos, all right, who's going to provide the goods and services? All right, that's the problem. We have too many currency units and not enough goods and services. That's why the Matrix was designed to begin with. They want you on a cul-de-sac with 4 kids and going to work and keeping the society going while the bankers run away with all the money. Well, cryptocurrency has turned us all into bankers, and that's why there's such a labor shortage, because why the hell would you go work in a restaurant when you could just live off of staking rewards? Well, if everybody does that, then there is no goods and services. If you had $1 billion on a deserted island and you couldn't buy anything, those currency units are worthless. That's why I believe that this administration is going to collapse the market further to get all of these people, all of this liquidity out of the system. And that's the essence of it all. Not everybody can make it, so you have to have the stamina to ride through this bear market. When plebes rage quit and look away, that's typically the bottom. That's when the wolf pack is going to re-enter the market. Then guess what? The plebes come back and buy the top. They are exit liquidity. They will forever be wage cucks, but not us, not here at the wolf pack. Shout out to the wolf pack. Yes, the bear market is a glorious time that exposes fraudsters, scammers, Ponzi's, grifters, and also my favorite, it debunks stupid hopium meme charts, like for instance, the stock to flow. Taking a look at the stock to flow, it looks like it is breaking down, but man, who would have thought we wouldn't have been $1 million Bitcoin by 2026? Vitalik Buterin, who is the co-founder of Ethereum, was right all along. He even posted this tweet to gloat about it. He's saying the stock to flow model is broken, but how did he know? Maybe he really is the Antichrist after all. Another meme chart that I think is going to die in this bear market is the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. Yes, they might have to actually add another color. Bitcoin is right now at basically a fire sale level, and it looks like we are going to go lower. In fact, at about 10K, I think this chart is going to be invalidated. I guess grifters like Benjamin Cowan, who has made millions of dollars shilling this rainbow chart in private groups, might have to go back to his old job of making amateur videos on P-Hub.
Hello, I'm Dr. Benjamin Cowan.
Hang on, Dr. C, what is cryptography?
Cryptography is
the crypto market is an absolute bloodbath. 3 consecutive days of greater than $2.5 billion in losses. Damn, that is a new all-time high in losses. You want an ath? Well, here you go. We're at ath on realized losses. Taking the L. We are all going underwater, but I think it's going to be okay. Well, the S&P 500 is rallying today, and you know it is very highly correlated with Bitcoin. In fact, it is rejecting the S2 pivot. So I believe if the S&P 500 can get above 3,800, I do believe that Bitcoin will pop above this pivot. I think the probabilities are low, but this S&P rally is quite weak, okay? Nothing like the COVID pump, okay? When we printed $7 trillion and injected stimmy checks and Dogecoin was $1, freaking Bitcoin was 68,000. I bought a bunch of cars. Man, I got to thinking, maybe COVID wasn't so bad. Hey, let me know in the comments below. Would you take another round of the cerveza sickness if that meant another big stimmy check pump? Fantastic! I think the gains would be temporary, you know, with this nasty war going on in Ukraine with no end. We got a liquidity crisis in China where there's actually bank runs. This could be the Lehman Brothers moment. This could be the big flush. I still think it is yet to come. I still want to dominate and capitalize on this market.
Come on, don't make things up, okay?
Hex on the daily chart is finally getting a little bit of a ride to the upside. Richard Hart must not have been twerking this week because Hex managed a rally. In fact, Hex did manage to touch the 21 exponential moving average. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see this wick. Right here, it did hit the 21, then rejected below the S1 pivot. but it's still good news because Hex has been in a free fall since May 15th right here. That's the last time it touched the 21. It was not even strong enough to touch the 21 exponential moving average, straight up freaking free fall, okay? But we did find support on the point of control below the S1 pivot. This is bearish. I don't see Hex rallying above 10 cents this year. I think it's more probable that you get abducted by aliens. And I say that because PulseChain is not going to be out until next year. And I have evidence of that from Richard Hart's previous stream.
I would be very surprised if it would make a new all-time high before the movie came out, because it should be in theaters or in Netflix or whatever, like January. It's like if someone gets to hear about PulseChain before it launches, or if someone gets to hear about Hex on a 90% dip. It's like if someone gets to hear about PulseChain before it launches. It's like if someone gets to hear about PulseChain before it launches.
That's right, guys. You heard it yourself with your own ears. The movie's coming out in January. He wants people to hear about it before PulseChain launches, which of course is top pumpamentals. But don't hold your freaking breath, okay? Because this is like a year out.
Give me my fucking money back. You motherfucker.
So what does that mean? So what does it mean to all the Pulse projects that did sacrifices like Gerardo? Where the hell has he been since he raised $10 million for his OpenSea fork, Mintra? To me, it looks like he's getting ran through in Richard's castle, but he might be in a $1,800 a night Versace hotel room. Hey, believe me, guys, I sacrificed to PulseChain and PulseX as well. Looks like it's going to be years before we see any of it happen, but I do believe in it still. Any layer one is a no-brainer. I think crypto is going to be around. I think it's going to time the cycle really good. I'm still happy I'm in it, and I still believe in Hex. The community is strong, very cultish, you know. I'm not tripping about it too much. I don't like the community, you know, per se, you know. I'm not part of the fuck shit, you know, but I still think Hex is going to be all right, and it was one of the coins that made me the most money, okay? But anyways, guys, soon I'm going to introduce to you Project Mayhem. If you want to hear about that, comment below. All right, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, join the Wolf Pack, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.